Tonight, the Blue Jackets take on the Pittsburgh Penguins as their preseason schedule continues. And that means, Jody, the training camp is still going on, and that's kind of the sidebar when you get to game time. But a whole bunch of things went on here this morning, including the players being separated into two different groups.
Yeah, it's still going on. Only game number 3, Bob. I mean, this is going to be a busy weekend for this group, but very interesting. Two groups. Group 1, which is the NHL group, and Group 2, which is the American Hockey League group, and a couple surprises. Abramov is down in that second group, and so is Hannakainen. And I'll tell you, Bob, as a player, when you walk into the room and you see your name on that list and you're not practicing with the big boys, you get a little bit anxious. So these two guys are in the lineup tonight. They should bring a little extra motivation here at Nationwide Arena.
Well, and you're right, and that is the point. It doesn't matter which group you skated with in the morning, you are still part of the game group. Let's talk about Vitaly Abramov for just a moment here. A young guy, a small guy coming into this camp. He knows what he has to change about his game to make the NHL.
Oh, it's a little bit different game, like bigger guys. It's a little bit faster, so I need to do everything faster. And the defensive zone, it's a little bit different with the juniors hockey, so I need to keep working on that.
And Vitaly there, you can tell, he's a young kid. He's a junior hockey player. He's here at an NHL camp, and I think he's thinking too much, Bob. I think if he just goes out there and plays his game and not try to do everything he thinks the coaches want him to do, we can see what this kid can do. He's already quick. He's got some speed. Maybe the battles will show a little bit more, but I think his office is right in front of the net. He's dangerous, and he's got great tenacity and will. So watch for him in front of the blue paint tonight of the opposition.
Another guy that's going to get a chance to play in this preseason game tonight, he's just the opposite. He's not only a defenseman, but he is a big defenseman, and that is Doyle Somerby. Now, when you look at him, you think you know what he's all about, but what kind of game does he actually play the best?
Yeah, I think I move pretty well for a big guy, and the thing I really focus on is taking time and space away from forwards, and especially the small skill forwards that are really making it now. You got to take their time and space away, and just be really physical, finish every hit, and let them know that you're there, and try to be a physical presence.
Doyle Somerby, 6'6", former captain at BU, smart guy. But I like what he said. He's got to play agile and quick out there, but he's also got to remember, at 6'6", he's already intimidating. He's got to play big. Be physical out there against some of these young guys and quick guys for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yeah, and let's talk about that. The Penguins didn't bring some of their big guns to this game. No surprise. It's a preseason game. But they do have a lot of speed, and they have a lot of guys, just like the Blue Jackets do tonight, that are looking to make an impression and try to make the team.
Well, that's what it is, Bob. This is training camp. They're the former Stanley Cup champs, so yeah, they're going to rest some guys till maybe the last 2 games. That's understandable. But here with the Blue Jackets tonight, they've got something to prove. I love those guys that are coming in trying to get in Group 1. There's guys in Group 1 that want to stay in Group 1 as far as practice and really make an impression. And you're right. Pittsburgh has got the same thing. They're looking for players to fill holes.
Absolutely, they are. Right now, let's go beyond the numbers. Brought to you by Ohio Credit Union. What's the number tonight?
Number 4. 4 stick infraction penalties or less. You like that?
I do like that.
The Blue Jackets do that tonight. They've got a better chance of a better outcome. They put their penalty kill on the ice too much the last couple of games, and that's because they're adapting to the new rules. So in the face-offs and the stick infractions, keep those below 4, keep the penalty kill off the ice, and go for the victory here.
And by the way, in training camp, you don't do a lot of practicing the power play, the penalty kill. If you think it's looked disjointed, that's why.
Yeah, and they just started that actually this morning in practice. Those details will come over the last 10 days here of camp before game number 1. So this will all progress. But Bob, those are the numbers behind your Ohio Credit Union. Numbers behind the game.
All right. Thanks to Ohio Credit Union. That'll do it for the Rink Report. For Jody, Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.